Hello and welcome to this tutorial for LEGO Harry Potter Years 1 through 4. In this tutorial we are covering the lesson Expeliarmus. So first thing first, we start from having completed Expeliarmus and are in this position here. This is where we spawn. The first room is very simple. If you did what's known as plunger strap, which I explained in the Lumos Solem tutorial, then this plunger will be spawned here, which is what you need. And with this plunger we are going to once again make our way over to here, like we did in Immobilis as well. And then we can push that student back to be able to go through the door. Normally you have to get rid of the Mandrake, but we don't have to worry about that. P1 moves in the next room, P2 moves in this room, and before you enter this door you kind of want both characters on Wingardium Leviosa. This room you can kind of do 2 players or 1 player, it doesn't matter too much. But either way, make your way over to here. And then if you're using 2 players, the second player will just go straight forward and kind of wait by the door, and the other player will just go and put one of the pieces of the statue into place. This means we have 1 piece left to put in place on the statue. Normally, through the rest of my any percent route, the head which is currently resting on that shelf is actually down at this point, which means it's just 1 movement away from being able to then do it. But with player 2, once the statue arm is clicked into place, you can just go in straight away and into the cutscene. Okay, so once you're in the level itself, the way this lesson works is very simple. These kind of dummy creatures spawn in front, and you have to try and use the Expelliarmus spell to get rid of all of them. The easiest way of doing this is to go player 2 first. Player 2 first comes up, and then player 1 will come up and do the same thing. You need 5 shots with each player. So doing player 2 first and player 1 first allows you to drop out player 2 kind of while player 1 is doing the shots. Which is a nice way of doing it, because you need player 1 in only for the next section. Okay, so the moment you spawn in this lesson itself, or in this section of this fight, I guess, itself, the first thing you want to do is basically just spam X straight away, and you're going to hope to get a shot on Malfoy immediately. If you do that, that's really good, but once you get the first shot on Malfoy, you can stun lock Malfoy, which is a really important kind of mechanic in this fight. So if you hold forward and spam X to start, you get an early shot. And then what I'm looking for from Malfoy is obviously his character is red right now. When his icon just goes back to normal colors, shoot again. And you notice I'm kind of positioned on the first moon facing the other way on the table. But yeah, once Malfoy's icon comes back to normal, shoot again. And you see he's stun locked, shoot again, and he's stun locked. Each time he's trying to put the wand out. Or you can just keep on stun locking. And that is the lesson itself. It's quite a simple lesson. Quite a fast lesson. And I'm now going to show it, however, what it looks like if you do it a little bit quicker. Okay, so doing this again but faster this time. P1 moves in this room, nice and simple, on the plunger, and then go. You kind of want to take a line to avoid this kind of cluster of students behind the guy with the yellow cape. Just to save not getting knocked back, basically. And then this room as well. So if you do this quickly, and unfortunately there's a student nearby, which is what I was looking at, but say both are next to each other. Go over this way and do that. I am going to have to wait a little bit with Ron, but then go into the door the moment it clicks into place, and then into the cutscene. And again, in the lesson itself, just targeting with Ron. Unfortunately, I missed one there. That shouldn't normally happen. But it does occasionally, where you just miss one. You see I'm positioning Harry kind of closer as well, and also firing a shot with Harry. That kind of keeps his wand out. which means that his first shot is a quick shot rather than a slow shot. Dropping out player 2 there. And then hitting the last shot. So as I'm showing this in the cutscene full version, you can actually just hold forward and start mashing straight away. Unfortunately, Malfoy did an early shot there, which does sometimes happen. And it means you can't get the first hit, which is a little bit annoying. Also, somehow he broke out the stun lock. But we can get him back into the stun lock if he breaks out, nice and easily. And there we go, that is the lesson. So yeah, pretty simple lesson, but I like it, it's a pretty fun one. So, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.